Good morning and welcome to Outdoors with John. Today we're here at Barn Island Wildlife Management Area. It's April 17th. It's a little bit chilly this morning and a little bit wet. Barn Island is Connecticut's largest coastal preserve. It's a primitive area of 1,013 acres of state wildlife management area. Barn Island offers visitors saltwater brackish marshes, mixed hardwood forests, and is a great place to go hiking, mountain biking, birding, kayaking, all kinds of recreational opportunities here, but it is primarily a wildlife management area. So we've walked from here, Palmer Neck Road parking area, past the first impoundment, number 1. We're here at this junction. We're planning to hike down the fire road here and all the way out to here, and then we'll work our way back up. This is impound dam number 2, and we're looking out at the little Narragansett Bay. This is the third impound dam that we're passing here. Much smaller impound area. We've reached the junction of the trails here. We're going to take a right and stay on the coastal end of it. This road here, old road, ends up on Bruckner Pentway. Just off to the side of the trail on the right here is an old well. And just past the well on the right is hard to see, but in the weeds here is a foundation. So there was probably a house or something here, or a farm, and that well was either used for the family or potentially for the farm animals. It's hard to see, but we're talking about a 6 or 7 foot wall back there. This whole area is open as part of this foundation. My suspicion is this was a barn. Here, about 1.7 miles in the hike, we've reached the gate entrance to maybe the Burdick Culver family homestead at one point. You can see the remains of the gate, the wall. You can see the pins over here on the left hand side. On the right here, you can see a ring. Maybe that was used as some kind of latching mechanism. The Burdick Culver Cemetery, which has about 30 grave sites, and some of them going back as far as the 1790s. And also up into the mid 1800s. About 1.8 miles into the hike, we've come to the end of the Barn Island property here. There is very limited parking here on street. We've completed about 3 miles in our hike. We've just come off the Bruckner Fire Road over here, and we're back to the main fire road that runs east-west. We're going to continue east to the east entrance of the park. This parking lot is reached off of a rough dirt road off of Stewart Road. All right, that's gonna do it for the south or east end of the park. We're gonna head over and try to find a Venture Smith Homestead site, and I'll tell you a little bit about that site when we get there. Short walk here. We're going to be heading into into the woods now. Venture Smith was captured as a boy in Central Africa, brought to this country as a slave in 1739. He grew vegetables and sold them to pay his way out of slavery. And after he obtained his freedom, he spent 10 years working and eventually bought the freedom of both his sons and his wife. And this is where he first established himself, here in Stonington, Connecticut. He later had a farm out near where Connecticut Yankee is on the Connecticut River. Now on the North Fire Road, and we're going to follow this North Fire Road up until we get to the, I think what they call the West Fire Road, and that'll bring us back to the car. Going to wrap up our hike here at Barn Island. Great hike, not too many folks out here. Definitely the weather it was a good call to come out here in a lesser weather day so we could avoid the crowds. I think we did probably, I'm going to guess, around 4 miles of hiking. I'll let you know later on. Once again, thanks for joining me on today's hike, and I hope to see you out here on another hike in the future.